to begin by thanking all those who assisted me. First, I want to thank my classmates. I look back at all our years and all our adventures and smile. Second, I want to thank my family. My dad is my support. He's the one I go to for expert advice, especially for those extremely hard calculus math problems. He's the one who taught me how to be a person of integrity, and for him, I'm thankful. I dream big because of my mom, and she's the role model everyone wants, even though she comes in about the same size I do. When everything was too much, my brothers were the ones who made me laugh and cheered me up. I would not be standing here without all of their support. Third, I want to thank our teachers. We are blessed with teachers that care so much about us. Every teacher invested their efforts in all of us, and they deserve much more than what I can give them. Most important, I want to thank God for all He's done. He opened doors to lead me, and He's the reason I have hope in my future and all of our futures. To everyone who has encouraged and supported me, I am grateful. Throughout high school, our class has been known for its humor. Many memories are marked by laughter and jokes. Freshman year was marked by innocence. The most innocent of us all was Katie Scarlett. One day, she was wondering what candy wrappers were made of, and her friend suggested puppies. The horror of such a concept shocked Katie Scarlett. She spoke of the inhumanity of whole factories dedicated to the destruction of puppies for a candy wrapper. She was ready to start a boycott. To her relief and embarrassment, her friends did not hold on to the charade for long. Sophomore year was marked by a terrifying earthquake. When catastrophe strikes, the first response is the most crucial, and Mary Catherine's response was priceless. Instantly, we were all in panic mode when it struck. I was in English class with Mrs. Sizemore, and in our confusion, we followed tornado drill guidelines. They weren't very effective. Then the fire alarm sounded. At this moment, Mary Catherine ran faster than I have ever seen anyone. In her haste, she left her sandals in the room and sprinted all the way to the parking lot. Mary Catherine went home barefoot that day and retrieved her shoes the next. Junior year was marked by driving. We all began driving everywhere to keep up with our hectic schedules. Along the way, we lost track of many things. The queen of forgetting things is Haley Ross. Her locker is a war zone. In the fall, she misplaced her driver's license. After unsuccessful, exhaustive search, she reluctantly got a new license. Cleaning out my locker at the end of the year, I found her original license. Unbeknownst to me, she placed it there for safety. Senior year was marked by the senior English research paper. Late night after late night was needed to complete it. It was painful, and receiving the grade was worse. The terror of failing proved too much for Brian Prokop. He devised a plan to follow if he did not pass. He would disappear and leave only one clue: a giant banner with Mrs. Ackerman on it in correct MLA format. One thing has remained constant throughout all our years at FCS: Chris Jones's allergy to wearing shirts. At all of my brother Josiah's cross-country meets, there was Chris Jones, shirtless. Seeing him, I would just shake my head. However, I became alarmed when he tried to convert others to his ways. My younger brother attended the 8th grade retreat this year, and Chris Jones was a counselor. After the shaving cream fight, he made all the 8th grade boys from his cabin sit on the front porch, wait for showers, shirtless. Hopefully that doesn't stick. Our class is not only marked by humor, but by heart. After seeing a need, Chelsea Wilson, Alexis Love, and Emily Bainbridge created the Care for Cancer team. By supporting our teachers affected by cancer, they show that Fredericksburg Christian fights against the disease. During sophomore year, many of our classmates joined the Kenya mission team. Chelsea Schaefer, Rachel Pennington, Morgan Nebel, Jack Rutherford, Abigail Smalley, Celestia Laurie, Chris Jones, and Andrea Kuliasha jumped at the opportunity to change the world. As these students became involved preparing for Kenya, I saw their dedication. Coming up with slogans such as Kenya Help and competitive ways to raise money, these students created an awareness for the need in Kenya. They developed a heart for Kenya here at Fredericksburg Christian. Our class gathered around these missionaries with full support. The difference made by our involvement on all mission teams was monumental. Our class is full of students who love their neighbors as themselves. Alexa's love is our greatest example. She has dedicated so much time into the Special Olympics. She has made a huge impact, but all she talks about is the impact the athletes have on her. She demonstrates a true heart that is evident in all our classmates. Throughout our schooling, we all meet teachers that stand out more than others and make an indelible impact on our future. Mrs. Rawlinson, my second grade teacher in Hawaii, helped set the course for my life. She had my class read the book Heidi by Joanna Spiri. We not only read it, but we lived it. We walked into classroom one day, and it was transformed into the Swiss Alps. We spent that day drinking hot chocolate and admiring the view from the pictures on the PowerPoint. And before we were able to enter the room, she handed us each a passport into this new world. Little did she know that passport opened the doors for me. She gave me a passport to learning, and I have used it ever since. These diplomas we are about to receive are our passports into the adult world. Whether we go to college, trade school, or start work, our diplomas open doors. What matters most is what we do with these passports. I, for one, believe we will do great things. In this world, there is great need, and we can help. I truly believe we are a class ready to make a difference. With Jesus Christ in our hearts, our class can rise to greatness. Jeremiah 29:11-14a says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. I will be found by you, declares the Lord." God has amazing plans for us. And I can't wait till he sees and how we all see how we can change the world if we hold on to the promises he gives us. I urge you to hold on to the hope we have been taught throughout all our years at Fredericksburg Christian, by the teachers, by the students, by our subjects, by everyone we came in contact here. Finally, I want to speak over you a promise from Isaiah 58:11. "The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail." Congratulations, class of 2014, with humor, heart, and hope in Jesus Christ.